today we're going to be talking about some basic flute warm-ups on just the head joint. So when we focus on just the head joint, we get a little bit more time to focus on our embouchure and our air support. So speaking of air support, I like to kind of pick a spot on the wall in front of me. So for low notes, we usually tend to aim on the floor, kind of like the base of the wall. Mid to high range notes, we're going to go up a tiny bit, so maybe like where a desk would be. And then for our high notes, we want to think about aiming like eye level or above. So starting with some of the low notes, we're going to grab our head joint and cover it with the bottom, or cover it with our hand. And we're thinking about our embouchure. We kind of can put it right on our mouth like that, and then just roll out a tiny bit. So we want to make sure it's not too rolled in or too rolled out, kind of just a tiny bit like that. We want to make sure that the sides of our mouth is very relaxed. We don't want to stress anything there. And we want to imagine like we're kind of like blowing through a straw almost. So we're going to grab it like that, take a deep breath, and aim for the bottom of the wall. Just like that. So very relaxed. We're not going to try to force anything. And again, just pick your spot on the wall. When we're going for higher notes, we can take our hand off the bottom and it's going to create a higher pitch and kind of replicate that a little bit. So now we're going to go from the bottom of the wall, we're going to go up just a tiny bit. So for me, there's a desk in front, so I'm kind of using that as my reference. And we're going to do the same thing. We want to keep a very, very relaxed embouchure. Take a big breath. Just like that. Some good ways to kind of practice instead of just playing it once or twice. We can lift it and put it back down, and that'll kind of have us practicing the accuracy of our embouchure, making sure that it's kind of the same every time and sounds the same every time. So an example. Like so. And another good practicing tip for playing on just the head joint is to practice in front of a mirror. So you can really kind of keep an eye out on our embouchure, make sure that nothing's too far to the left, too far to the right, too turned in, or too turned out. Alright, so that was some back to basics warm-ups on just the head joint. Bye guys!